Right, it's the 2nd of January, so I thought I'd do something on the plot today. It's a bit fresh. The temperature's now is about 5 degrees. The sun's dropping down over the back of the allotment now. Just before Christmas I bought what I thought was 2 blackcurrant bushes, but what I've got is a redcurrant bush and a blackcurrant bush. Now it's quite possible that it was me that ordered it wrong, so I'm not casting any aspersions, and they'll get used and they'll get eaten either way. I've already got some redcurrants, but the more the merrier, so there's no problems there. I also bought 3 rhubarb crowns. There was some deal on. I gave one to the father-in-law who lives up in Yorkshire. He's got a great big garden and he's got a little corner of it which he turns over some vegetables. So I gave one of the crowns to him, and I kept the other 2 for myself. So I've planted them out as well today. I don't know, someone's probably going to come back and say you planted it at the wrong time, but I don't know. I'll just have a go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and that's it. I've done a bit of tidying up. I've tidied the shed up a bit because we had, when we got the second half of the plot, that came with a locker. There's an old container over there, truck container, which has been converted into 6 lockups. And they've got security locks on them, really good. So I've taken all my tools out of the shed now, and put them up there, so they lock away nice and safe. But obviously the shed's somewhere to come and sit down and have a cuppa. So yes, so that's what I've done. So I've cleared out the shed today. Could do with a little bit more tidying, but the bulk of it's gone. A lot of rubbish, old, disposable coffee cups, etc. laying around, left over from the summer. So I've had a tidy up there. Done a little bit of pottering around in the greenhouse. Watered I've got a couple of cabbages in pots which I'm growing. That banging noise you can hear, by the way, the thumping noise, that's my dog trying to get my attention by dropping the ball at my feet. He's been up here with me for the last couple of hours, and he's come here, up here, come on. He's been up here with me for the last couple of hours, and I sort of dig a hole and throw the ball, dig a hole and throw the ball, and that's basically how it goes. So I'm not going to do too much more up here. It's a lovely blue sky, the weather's well, so I'm not going to do too much up here today. I had to go with a rotavator this weekend, but the soil was just too damp, far too damp. It just kept clogging up the tines on the rotavator, so that's a job left for, if I get a chance I may try and do it in about March time, but by then I'll probably have a lot more stuff in the ground. So so it looks like I'm just going to have to do it all by hand, and that's mainly for the other half of the plot, the new side. So I'll have a dig, I'll have to turn all that over. We've got a load of manure up the other end there, which the stables at the top have kindly given us. I missed out on the last lot, mostly because I'm new at it. The old boys up here, they know when to get their manure on the plots, and it all went. It just went. There was nothing left. So a lot of the stuff there now is a month old and less. So it could really do with leaving up there for a bit longer and rotting down. But I'm a bit scared, because not knowing time scales, etc. I'm a bit worried I'm going to come up here again and all the manure's going to be gone again. So I'll just have to watch and see how that goes. Apart from that, I don't think I've got much else to say. I've done a programme for all my planting for later on this year. So and we're into January, so there's some stuff can start moving again now. I can start planting stuff into the greenhouse at least. Start getting that on. To go out later on. The main thing is to have the bottom half of the plot for fruit and stuff like that, and the top half for the veg. Obviously there will be some veg on the bottom half, but I've got a nice strip in the middle there with my apple, my pear, my apple, my plum, and my cherry tree, my redcurrants, my new redcurrant, my blackcurrants, and my raspberries. So should be I'm hoping we get a good show there this year from them. Although I'm not, I got a little bit confused with how you prune them, because so I'm going to have to ask one of the old boys there which way we prune them, because it's something about you cut back after they've, anyway, I don't know, but I'll have to have a look, or maybe I'll see a YouTube video on here which will clear it up for me. Sometimes I learn things a little bit better when it's visual rather than in writing, so I'll maybe have to have a look at that. But the plot's looking not too bad. like I say, I just got to get started on that top half, get that really cleared down. I've cut a lot of it down, but it's just the surface vegetation now. It turns out there's a rhubarb plant coming up on there. I've cleared some of it. I've got a few shoots on that, and also there's some strawberries in the middle as well. So we'll see what they look like. I grew some strawberries last year, and I want to grow some more, but I dug all the old stuff up. I don't know how long they've been in there. So I'm gonna put some out in the centre at the bottom there. I'll try some other varieties of strawberries this year. So that will do me for now. Just a quick update, really. Once again, if you any comments or anything like that, please put them down below. Even if it's negative comments, as I say, learning as I go along, both with the plot and the video. Thanks very much for watching.